Hello, dear English learners. Welcome to day 9 of our 21 days English speaking challenge. I am Priyanka Chaudhary. Today we are going to talk about something that is close to our heart. The topic is role models. Role models are those people we look up to, those people who inspire us, who motivate us, and sometimes even shape our goals and values. And what's amazing about role models is that they should not be famous. The role model can be anyone. It could be your teacher, your parent, your friend, or someone you have read about in a book. The key qualities of role models should be resilience, patience, dedication, and kindness. These are the certain traits that not only help them to succeed but also help others but also inspire others to follow in their footsteps. Now, I want you to think of someone who had a great impact on your life. Who do you look up to, and what qualities do you admire in them, and how have they shaped your goals and values? It's important to reflect on these things to understand where our inspiration comes from. While talking about your role model, you can use some sentences like my role model is dash, name the person. Then you can talk about they are dash, the profession or the relation with you. Then you can say something like I admire them for the reason. Next you can talk about why they have inspired you. So by giving reasons, you can talk on this topic for 5 minutes easily. For your better understanding, I am going to present before you an English conversation where two friends are actually talking on the same topic. So by listening to this conversation, it will be easier for you to express your thoughts and ideas well on this topic. So make sure you listen to this conversation from the beginning till the end. Let's have a look at this conversation. I'll see you next. Hey, I was thinking about role models today. Do you have a role model? Someone you really admire? Oh, definitely. I think having a role model is so important. For me, my role model has always been my mom. She is one of the most hardworking and compassionate people I know. What about you? Who is your role model? That's so nice. My role model is actually Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. I have always admired his humility and dedication to the country. He was such a brilliant scientist, yet so grounded and kind. I find his journey really inspiring, coming from a humble background and achieving so much. Oh yes, Dr. Kalam is a great choice. He had such a positive impact on so many people. I love how he always emphasized the importance of dreaming big and working hard. Is there a particular reason why he is your role model? Yes, what really stands out to me is his philosophy of dreaming with your eyes open. He believed in turning dreams into reality through consistent effort, and I find that incredibly motivating. He didn't just talk about the big dreams, he made them happen. Plus, his emphasis on education and youth empowerment is something I really admire. I think that's what makes him my role model. His life story encourages me to never give up, no matter how difficult situation is. That's a great point. I love how his life is an example of perseverance and dedication. He taught so many people that their background doesn't define their future. It's all about what you are willing to work for. And it's not just about personal success, but also contributing to society, which is really inspiring. Exactly. And I think that's what makes a true role model. Someone not only succeeds personally, but also gives back to society. Speaking of which, your mom must have some amazing qualities for you to look up to her like that. What specifically makes her your role model? There is so much I admire about her. I think the biggest thing is her resilience. She's been through a lot of tough times, but she never gave up. She always found a way to stay strong for the family, no matter what challenges came our way. On top of that, she's incredibly kind. She's always helping others, whether it's family, friends, or even people she doesn't know very well. Her kindness and strengths are what inspire me the most. That's so beautiful. It sounds like your mom has a really strong sense of responsibility and empathy. I think those are qualities we don't always appreciate enough until we get older and see how important they are. Does she ever give you advice that sticks with you? All the time. One thing she always tells me is never stop learning. She believes that no matter where you are in life, there is always something new to learn, and that's what keeps you growing as a person. It's funny because growing up, I didn't always take her advice seriously, but now I realize how valuable it is. That's such good advice. Learning is a lifelong process, and I think that's a common trait among all role models. They're always looking to improve and evolve. For me, Dr. Kalam also emphasized continuous learning and curiosity. Even after achieving so much, he was always focused on gaining more knowledge and sharing it with others. Yes, that's true. I feel like role models show us that no matter how successful you are, you can always learn and do more. I think that's one of the things I want to incorporate into my own life. This idea of always growing, always pushing myself to be better. Me too. Another quality I admire in Dr. Kalam is his humility. Despite all his achievements, he remained so down to earth. That's something I would love to develop in myself as well. It's easy to get carried away with success, but staying humble and grounded is so important. Do you think that's something you have learned from your mom as well? Oh, absolutely. My mom has always been humble. No matter how much she has done for others or how much she has overcome, she never brags about it. She always says that actions speak louder than words, and that has really shaped how I approach things. I think it's easy to talk about what we have done, but it's much harder to let your work speak for itself. That's such a valuable lesson. Actions really do speak louder than words. I feel like when I think about my role model, it's not just what Dr. Abdul Kalam said, but what he did that had such a big impact. He lived his beliefs and values, which is what made him so inspirational to me. Exactly. Role models inspire us not just with their words, but with how they live their lives. They show us what's possible if we follow our values and stay true to ourselves. That's something I hope to carry forward in my own life. Do you ever think about how you could be a role model for others? Yes, I do. I think about how my actions and the way I live could influence others, especially the younger generation. We don't have to be famous or achieve something huge to be role models. Sometimes just being kind, hardworking, and compassionate can make a difference in someone's life. I would love to be role model for my son Vidur. As he grows up, I want to show him the importance of honesty, kindness, and perseverance. That's such a wonderful goal. Being a role model for your children is such a meaningful way to pass on values and life lessons. I think just being your authentic self, you can inspire others. It's not about perfection, but about showing how to navigate life's ups and downs with integrity. That's so true. I feel like role models show us that it's okay to make mistakes as long as we learn from them and keep moving forward. I'm constantly trying to better myself, and if that inspires others, even in a small way, I'd be really happy. Absolutely. I think that's what makes role models so powerful. They show us that growth is a lifelong journey. Whether it's your mom, Dr. Kalam, or anyone else, it's about learning from them and applying those lessons in your own life. Exactly. It's amazing how much we can learn from our role models and how they continue to shape us, even from a distance. I think we are really lucky to have people in our lives, or even figures we admire from afar, who inspire us to be better. Totally agree. It's like they give us a roadmap, and even though our journey might be different, they help guide us in the right direction. I think that's the beauty of having a role model. They don't just inspire us, they push us to inspire others. So true. I feel really motivated just talking about this. It's a great reminder to stay focused on the values that matter and to keep working towards becoming the best version of ourselves. Same here. This was such a great conversation. I'm feeling inspired to take what I have learned from my role models and apply it more in my life. Let's keep motivating each other on this journey. Absolutely. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. It's always great to talk about things that push us to grow. Let's both keep learning and growing, just like our role models have taught us. After listening to this English conversation between two friends, I guess you are able to express your thoughts on the same topic really well. So you just need to feel confident, you need to feel comfortable and start thinking positively that yes, I can do it, I can speak on this topic as well. So just after watching this video, start sharing about your role model. What is something that has inspired you? What inspiration did you get from your role model, and what kind of impact you had on your life? All right, so start talking about all these things, and then that's all. So if you guys like this video, found it useful, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and share this with your friends who also like to improve their English communication skills. Now that's it for today's video. I'll catch you in the next one with another interesting topic for day 10. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing, keep growing. Bye bye.